Am I live right now? Am I live and also showing compromising information? Let's find out if I'm either of those things right now. I'm gonna talk in case you can hear me and or I'm live right now. I assume it would say I'm live if I went onto the YouTubes. Near automotive. It says public. So it must be live. How's it sound? How's it sound, by the way? Well, that's way too loud. We'll get this evened out here. It looks like it's working, so let me just do stuff 1 second. I don't know why we're massive spoilers near Automata right now. That's not what we want. This is I'm doing Final Fantasy on my tablet. A little bit of Final Fantasy Record Keeper on my tablet. This is the last day of Final Fantasy Record Keeper. I'm playing this game for a long time, and less than 24 hours, it's no longer going to exist in English anyway. So we'll just do a little trip down memory lane tonight, and then I'll go to bed or whatever. I'm gonna do this. Yes, I'm live. I'm me being live. So if anybody's here, hi. This is gonna be awful in post. But we're also testing out some tablet goodness, so whatever. Just fast forward. If you're watching this after the fact, just fast forward like 15 minutes in if you want to see what this game used to be like while it still existed. I can probably turn the sound up a little bit. Yep. What about here, maybe? Let's at least hear the music, the Final Fantasy, like, interlude or whatever it's called. Do that. Isn't this the greatest dialogue you've heard in your life? Let me get a description typed up here, I'll just be another fucking thing. Excuse the quietness. Oh yeah. So if you're here right now, like live or something, you're a trooper. I'm like quite early and quite sudden. I even mentioned this on my Discord. I'll drop it in the Discord here in a second. What are you gonna use as a thumbnail? We can figure out a thumbnail here real fast too. Spur of the moment here. Between this and Mario 35, look at me playing games that don't exist anymore. Is it? No, come back. They definitely went offline. No? Did I go offline? I'm curious to see if I did. I guess not, because I didn't lock the screen. That's good. And then I'm going to do one other thing here. Do a couple things, but one thing. Okay, that's a start. Then I'm going to do That. Okay, we're on to something here. Can you wait? Maybe this thing's blasting like crazy the entire time, even if I have it on mute.
Wait, maybe this thing is blasting like...
It is. Okay. So it's super loud. I'm not entirely sure what to do about that. We'll figure that out here in a second. What's going on, Codester Cox? X Hunter. There are massive spoilers. They're gone now. The massive spoilers are gone now because I don't know. I'm just testing out my tablet over here. Not entirely sure how well this all is going to work. It'll do for right now. Until I ever feel like uploading a different thumbnail to this video. I forgot this is still blasting again. I'm not entirely sure what I'm going to do about it. Let's go here. Not mute audio. Streaming settings. Audio settings. Internal. Let's do that. That's probably exactly what I want. Set. More audio options. This will probably be good. Let's try that. No. Yeah, this is a mobile game, Codester Cox, but it's being decommissioned today, and I've been playing it for years, and I just thought it'd be appropriate if I actually streamed the finale, so to speak. My last playthrough of this game. 1 second though, I'm almost done. I'm almost done with my cold open here. I've never actually streamed from this tablet. I've never actually streamed from this tablet. So it's a bit of a maiden voyage in that regard also, because like maybe I could stream some other like mobile phone stuff. Like I don't know what, but other stuff that is considered mobile phone. Then I'm gonna listen to see how the sound sounds, if it's actually better now. Better in the manner which I want. Let's listen again, 1 second. That sounds exactly as loud as it was before. Why is it exactly the same loudness? Okay, let's give this another look-see. What if I do that? I put it 8% and set. Saved. Is it still exactly the same loudness now? Or we got a little bit... It seems to still be the same loudness. Has the thumbnail updated yet? Maybe if you refresh, everything will update finally. Or could I be so lucky? Apparently the sound settings are a placebo, and that does appear to be the case. What if I do this? Media. Ringtone system. What if I do that? And that. Like, did any of that do anything? Here's my social insurance number. I don't know. Did that work? You're taking a trip on the Wayback Machine today. In a sense, yeah, I guess. Well, maybe if this is loud, I just have to talk loud and play while screaming at the game. Oh, I have an idea. 1 second. This will probably actually work. Let's play Final Fantasy Record Keeper for the last time. Get our mithril bonus. 50 of each moat. What else all are you going to tell me here? Came for the Final Fantasy, yes, stayed for the credit card information. I don't think I'm going to be selecting any bonus relics here. But I did finish this stuff. Let's collect these missions. Okay, so it's probably a setting in here. Let's do that first. There's probably a sound setting that I can alter. For all the difference it makes now. Config. Surely that made a difference. I can't imagine that wouldn't have. Like, surely that helped. Did that really not do anything? Now I turned it off. Yeah, when I went live, I thought I went live as Final Fantasy Record Keeper finale, but it made me live as Nier Automata for some reason, so sorry about that, everybody. Finale, but it made me live as Nier Automata for some reason, so sorry about that, everybody. Finale, but it made me... Okay, so it's like, now it's completely quiet. But what if I do this? Is it now, like, mind-bendingly loud again? This might actually be serviceable now. I think we may have gotten it. Okay, if that's the case, I need to put this in the Discord. Panic in the Discord. So if we have this all sorted out, let's tell people that we're live. At everyone. Live now with the farewell to Final Fantasy Record Keeper. Paste. And we'll do that. There probably would be a way to, like, show my face on this too, but I'm not doing that right now. Alright. Panic in the Discord, yeah, in the afternoon. Not ear splitting. Yeah, maybe I can just get to a point where I'm gonna do one last test here to make sure I have to keep the my volume up. I mean, I see what you're saying, it does still seem to be loud, and just frankly, this tablet microphone's not the greatest, but this is me just sort of testing out this tablet to see how well any of this works. Anyways, let's just go back and do our dailies here for the last time. Maybe do a special. I'm gonna draw for Final Fantasy VII. There is one relic in particular that if I were to get, would mean I might actually be able to do one last mission here, but I'm really not seeing it. What's going on, Dudley? But yeah, I've been playing this on and off for like, I don't know, 6 years now. Long time. A long time. It's, you know, quote-unquote only existed for like 7 years. Never seen or played this game. How you doing, Unupdated? Yes, first time seeing me recording on a phone. Yeah, I'm using my tablet. I'm just kind of trying it out here. And we get some for Final Fantasy 14, it would look like. But yeah, this is the last day this game's going to be live, so I wanted to stream it. Although I'm seeing the bitrate's not the greatest. I've seen better bitrate in my day. I'll tell you that much. Hey, Ian Lee, still at work. We'll be done about an hour, so I just saying what's up. I've never seen this game before. Yeah, it's a mobile game. It's being decommissioned, like, today. So, like, you won't be able to play it, but, like, I played this game so much. I really feel like it's appropriate for me to be playing it right before it goes down. Like, I don't know, I guess it's just not making enough money to sustain itself, so decommissioning it. The one last free draw, we're gonna go to Final Fantasy VII. See if we can't get some helter-skelter Genova thing. Oh, I have to break down some of my equipment. They won't let me buy any more slots. Heaven forbid they let me buy another slot. I'm gonna sell this one I just got. I don't need it. What's going on, Mateo? Phone storage? Yeah, I don't know. There's probably stuff I could do to make this run a little better. I'm not sure. It's saying it's running excellent now, though, so I don't know. You be the judge. Just wait. There's probably other stuff I can do that would just overall improve the audio quality, like if I had a headphone, like a headset. Try to do mobile games with a headset, the audio would be better. At the very least. Alright. Let's see if we can't get the fluked end all flukes here. And get Cloud's super sync that can do insane damage. The likes of which I've never seen in this game. Well, apparently I have it. Technically, it still technically could be. It's a clip if I ever saw one. Would that be the... What the hell's Red's best weapon? It's not the Limited Moon. That's his limit, isn't it? The limit? No, that's Cosmo Memory. It is Limited Moon. Not the Limited Moon. What did we get? Got a sink, an earth sink. I never really had much use for Red, to be honest, with any of my loadouts. Pretty run-of-the-mill sink. Not bad to get really, but you know, a day late and a dollar short to be useful. Hey, what's happening, David Amber? Yeah, no, I definitely get that. Hard for me to be sad about the death of any gacha game. Yeah, not hot on Modern Square either. I'm sure that's part of it too. That's, I guess I'm gonna pour out some whiskey for a soon-to-be fallen homie. An iPhone game. Yeah, it's like it's a mobile game. It is a gacha game, but I've never actually spent any money on it. And now it's being decommissioned, so I guess maybe it's my fault, but... I don't plan on breaking that streak tonight. Yeah, and I don't know if the tablet will ever disconnect. If the tablet disconnects, I don't know. I just don't know. Yeah, this is the one that's like got the super ultimate one in it, but that one, the Helter Skelter. It's crazy strong for some reason. Let's do... Oh, what a waste that. Oh, spent 15 minutes on that. I think I could spend 25 on. Nah. Play mobile games, you gotta try your hand at Geometry Dash. Is that a mobile game, Geometry Dash? But yeah, this is also just kind of like my, let's just finish this one battle right here. This is also just kind of my excuse to test out my tablet and see how well it can stream. And it seems to be like a little janky, but if I were to tweak my setup a little bit, it might not be too bad. It's funny how like I'm still looking at all this stuff. It won't exist in like 12 hours. But I'm like, which thing do I want to keep? I'll get rid of this thing from Final Fantasy III can go away. Spend money on the game and then Square shut the game down and took your access from you. Isn't that tantamount to theft? I mean, I totally get what you're saying. Like, I don't know how all that works out. It definitely makes me all the happier that I didn't sink a bunch of money into it. Because it would be like especially for what? I don't even get to play with my little digital weapons and characters and stuff anymore. So I'm probably gonna do like some labyrinth dungeon stuff. And then like, I don't know. I'm not really sure all what I'm gonna do. I don't really plan on sitting here playing this for like 4 hours or anything. But I'm just gonna hop on for a few hours. Say my farewell to this game. Heading back to work at this empty house. See you in about an hour or so. Alright, Ian, good luck with work. But yeah, I'll kind of... excuse me. Like to be live with this for a bit, just to ensure that if I wanted to stream anything else in the future, it wouldn't be that difficult. I might just be better off to get like a BlueStacks emulator and stream these games through like an emulator on my computer. That might just be easier all around to do. We did it. We completed the dungeon. Okay. So let's... where do I want to go right now? More stab at the magical sandworm wind affinity boss, or earth affinity, I guess. You get 580, I believe, but let's get this set up here. Hey, what's going on, Flamster? YouTube loves not to tell when you're live right now on my homepage. Oh. So I had to go through my subscriptions tab. Yeah, YouTube, like... that's partially my fault, I think, too, because, like, I'm streaming from my tablet. So, like, I don't know how that... I mean, YouTube should still notify people if I'm going live. But yeah, I am doing Record Keeper. Like, I don't know if it's still saying that I'm streaming Nier Automata, because I don't want to be. We got, just doing some Record Keeper because it's going under very shortly, so kind of want to do one last walk around and close the book here. I definitely played a lot of this game over the years, though. Like, I've been playing this since, like right before I started streaming, I started playing this game. Like, I did a video about this game, like, when I was uploading fairly regularly. Like, it was right before I started streaming. It didn't say Nier anywhere. Okay, good. Codes to Cox. Yeah, I could understand how this game could be boring to people, though, and, like, even more boring for other people to watch, like, me play it, but I don't know, I enjoyed it. It just tickled my fancy. It had all kinds of Final Fantasy characters in it, Final Fantasy music stuff. I tried playing, I think it was Brave Exvius before this, and it just didn't click with me. But this one was always more my speed. Let's see what else is here. Is there anything else here? YouTube's telling me I have 0 concurrent viewers. I don't imagine that's that good. I mean, unless it's the tablet's crapping out, I don't know, it's possible. Also coincidentally eating KD, nice. I think that's just because of, like, the stream is not streaming well. I think that's all that's about. But hopefully we don't disconnect. Don't mind me while I look over my... Oh, I definitely want that equipped. One last finagle here. Like, I can't imagine I'm going to be able to do this. It's not likely, but let's try anyway. Alright. Chaos Heal. So we beat the magic one, right? Yeah, we did this one. Okay. Do the slightly more difficult one. But yeah, part of me thought it's like, I don't know, do I even want to stream this? But it's like, yeah, I do. I want to, like, just want to have a record of me playing it right before the end. I mean, it is record keeper after all. Keep a record. I did kind of want to record, like, the story mode stuff in this game, but I just didn't have the time or energy. Give this a shot here. But I mean, it was a chapter, and that chapter is about to close. Give it a send-off. Yeah, exactly, Coaster. It's happening, KJ. I mostly was just getting the stream set up. And now I'm fighting a boss thing that's gonna kill me instantly. Well, it won't be instant, but I didn't mean to actually do that. But yeah, I just want to give the game a send-off, like Codester said. It's also kind of hard to explain what I'm doing, because, like, this game is, like, quite puzzly. It doesn't necessarily look like it, like, at first glance. But you gotta have your strategy pretty tight to be able to beat some of these monsters without paying money. Albino Mage, how you doing? Welcome to the chat. It's just sorting books, yeah. It wasn't just sorting books, like, yeah, keeping records and stuff. What's going on, Big Nips on it? What else do I even want to do right now in this fight? More Wrath, I think. Wrath, we'll do that and make our magic faster. Magic, waste time, haste, magic. I think I want to do that. I think that gives Terra a full break. We'll do that. The other thing too about this right now is, it says I'm streaming at 9,000 bit rate. I don't think that's necessary. Oh, right, there's that. I need the... Yeah, that's not... An Ezina, a full party Ezina. Okay, so let's get our chain going and then some awakening pain. Awakening is generally how you do your big damage in this game. Let's do that. Alright, I should have just used Odin with you. Let's re-raise Terra. This worm hits the center character pretty hard sometimes, and Terra might die, and that would kind of throw off my whole game plan. I don't want that. So if we were to actually win this right now, that would actually be kind of remarkable. I'm not expecting to. But I mean, we're here, let's try, right? Let's cast some land. Awakening stinks. Anything that breaks damage cap is essential. With the Massa Guard, no. Do your heal spell. Do Silent Voice. Also, try not to die if you can help it. I still don't have enough for a soul break. I think I just messed up, but whatever. I said I'm not, like, seriously expecting to... I didn't equip that... Especially if I didn't equip... I got a stink on Realm. That's some damage right there. How's it going, Darth Wolf? Ready to face? Not really sure how to make my face work. I'm just testing my tablet here to see how well it's doing. So I'm gonna be all faceless tonight. But you will have my disembodied voice still. I think I said millions of HP. Oh yeah. Probably over 100 million. It's kind of a standard record keeper thing, is the bosses in this game have millions and millions and millions at this point. I never really keep track. Okay, that's good. That's good dangerous. Yeah, just over 7 million, yeah, so far. Well, I mean, yeah, you get that down to 90% and then times it by 10 or whatever, and then you bring it ever up. Estimate, I guess. Your designated sleepy time. Alright, Codester Cox, thanks for stopping in. I'll catch you next time before it's your sleepy time again. Above memory. So right now we're trying to get this monster down to 30%, or I'm sorry, 70% health. To get it to phase 2. Because if you don't get them to phases quickly enough, it's just an auto-kill, a la Final Fantasy 13. It's to help gotcha-proof the game, but I assume they do it because Final Fantasy 13 doesn't. So yeah, every character in this game as Final Fantasy 6 sprites. I rather like the graphical style of this game. Well, the animated battle sprites here. Aim for comments, how you doing? The entire world it resides on, correct. That is Final Fantasy record keeper logic in a nutshell. So he's getting the countdown. Made it to stage 2 where we will lose. Where everything will go downhill quickly. We're doing good damage still, so I don't know. Now we have to get the Word Hair Survivor. Didn't even have to vivify or anything. I'm doing better than I thought, honestly. I'm expecting this to go sideways on me in a second. Alright, we're good. No worries. It's not over yet. One should probably... This is not ideal, no matter how you really want to cut her up. I'll do that. Yeah, get some damage dealt here, the fight's gonna be over. That last stand, fortunately, so how many dead yet? Fujin is out of awakening. We need new awakening. Oh, come on, really? Let's make this happen. Oh, that's good. That's that. Gotta go now. See y'all later. Alright, Darth Maul. Catch you later. Thanks for stopping in. But I mean, I don't know. That's kind of the extent of that fight. Okay, I'm gonna try something here. Let's see if I blow up my tablet. The victory fanfare still plays because with labyrinth battles, if you get even so much as 10% of the enemy dead, there's rewards. So, like, it's like technically a victory if you get a 10% beaten. Can I do any other... I could do a labyrinth dungeon, maybe. Those are so slow, though. That'd probably take like 2 hours. I don't know if I want to commit to a labyrinth dungeon. Like a true one. What's going on, J3? How you doing? Muhammad Zero drops literal beam of energy. Yeah, resulting in a nuclear explosion that takes out the entire continent. Yeah, random trash encounter. That tickled. There's actually a super boss, Bahamut Zero, going on right now. Let's collect the last of our dailies here. What other events we can do? There's this homework for Dr. Mogg stuff, but like... Why can't I even be bothered? Like... Like, you know, like... I'm looking at it and it's like, what's the point? Because, you know, it's gonna be, I can't do, it's over. Like, it's not the... My send-off with this is different than it was for how I felt with it with Mario 35. Because with Mario 35, like, at least somebody was, like, actively competing against other people. Whereas with this, it's just like, well, I'm just gonna do some missions, but it's like, but for what? Basically, like, this game's story mode, do the final dungeon level. Do the final boss. And I might just leave it at that. And watch the story play out. So where's the final battle? Well, the final battle's up in, like, in one of these, I think. Take a C here, no, we're ahead. I don't know why it bleeds into Final Fantasy 6 there, I forget. Yeah, where is it? Here it is, final battle. Let's do it. Let's try to do it here. Might actually take a couple tries, but that's okay. I'm a little rusty here. Could do this battle, then finish the stream, maybe. I may very well. Let's let the story play out. Snarl. We did it, Kupo. Where'd this power come from? Incredible. It's like we became something else. Perhaps the pool of light coming from Megaharv and Alara is interfering with the flow of time, Kupo? Perhaps. Somehow we've drawn enough strength from our future selves to take on the Lich. But yeah, like, whatever it did with me going live with the tablet, it seemed to, like, not alert YouTube the same way. That's just something I'll have to bear in mind for future tablet streams, something to get sorted out. Chronosphere. Yeah. Normally I skip most of the story, but like I should watch it this time. Out of the way, runs. The Lich. Lich all up in here. Only getting stronger, Kupo. Now when to his power, Kupo. It's too much. You and I are not the same. Fear me, revere me, then die a wretched death. We're not afraid of you. My light grows stronger, Kupo. Yeah, his power level is rising. I've seen heroes overcome adversity and turn their backs on ill-gotten power. Yeah, real-world physicists do not say Kupo enough. This is true. That's why they can't be taken seriously. Energy equals mass times the speed of light squared, Kupo. The story to this game is basically you're in charge of a library that chronicles the stories of a lot of stuff, but like, I'm not sure if it's even like specifically like Final Fantasy, but that's what it winds up being. So that's kind of what's happening. And then there's like these paintings that get corrupted, and you have to like go in them and try to correct the worlds, because this, like whatever this evil is going to these other worlds, like Final Fantasy VI for example, and trying to like screw it up differently. What's going on, real shit? Die now, wretched death today. And Cecil and Final Fantasy 1 boss guy. Brad. How's it going, Master Chef? Yeah, boss time is right. Final Fantasy Record Keeper finale. Doing well, good, good. That probably. No. Then definitely haste. Wrath. And we got the charge, it's big, we gotta get a big charge going. I'm doing alright, Master Chef. The mobile game I've been playing a long time, it's being put out to pasture tonight. Just wanted to do one last playthrough of it, or at least, you know, a couple of things here before the dust settled. Do that actually. It also just occurred, well, maybe you can kind of tell what I'm doing depending on, because like wherever I touch, there's kind of like a little orb looking bit that pops up. You know what I'm saying? Or is there not actually? But it kind of like throbs a little, I don't know. It reacts somewhat. And I might die here a few times too, by the way. not a foregone conclusion that I'll win this. There's a bit of strategy involved. It might take a few times to get back sorted. This guy does some funny business at the end of the fight. I can't remember exactly what it is. That. Okay, we're still alright. You know. Yeah, heal. Oh, that's fun. Not as quickly healing as I hoped it would be. Alright, we're gonna have to restart that then. From the top. It's because I was trying to do regular attacks. Don't do that. Alright. Break down haste. Get some time in the wrath. All wrapped up, nowhere to go. Somewhere to go. Oh yeah, it sounds back more than the stuff here. Another grand charge. Didn't get 2 stacks to charge. Yeah, he I have to do damage cap damage to him at some point or something. He has some funny business that I don't appreciate. Wouldn't be just yet. Soon enough. Go now. Can't wait for the Mega Hard crying reaction as the game goes down. Yeah, for sure. Alright, I know, David. Thanks for stopping in. You have yourself a good night. What is that? Okay, now we just gotta feel a bit better. Maybe I actually do just want to wait to do the chain, and that's what I'm getting wrong here. I should be trying to bolster other people to get them to do their limit. But we'll see how this turns out. I'm not sure what his limits are or whatever. There we go. Like what his phases are. Is this the thing where I need to... Does it actually tell me in the battle info? No, but it's definitely telling me I need to be entrusting stuff. Yeah, the quell the enemy while the power of chaos is spilling over. Yeah, I'm gonna have to get on that a little more quickly. We'll get it. It'll just take a few tries before I get the strategy right. I want to get the chain going. That's still... Oh! I couldn't have timed that anyway. Okay, at least we still broke the damage down. Maybe I gotta do it again. The Biggs should be able to handle it. He's the... one of the two orbs blowing around him. He's an Earth Elemental guy. Healing still. Blow, blow. That rhymed, sort of. I don't know who I want to entrust to now. I would think I still want to change. Let's break damage cap one last time. Then we do it. Our hero will do that. No, that's wait. Yeah, do this now. Might be enough. I think Biggs is gonna go too soon. Ruin everything. No, okay, good. Oh, that sucked. That didn't do what I thought it was doing. Well, this could be a problem. Hey, Mark Hensley, how you doing? What do I even want to... I mean, I guess it doesn't matter at this point. Who's that? Alright. But yeah, just a little bit of tweaking. I think we're gonna run out of time here. Oh, is that enough? Oh, that was enough. We did it anyway. No? That did say 0, didn't it? I didn't imagine that. Oh, I think I have... Oh, Biggs. You're the man. He broke the damage cap just enough. Did you see that? 10,000. 17. Oh yeah, and we did it with champion difficulty too. We did it like champions, we didn't get it perfect. We used a couple too many actions, but we did it. Hey, Matt Henneman. You can... It is a gacha. I've never spent money on this game. So, I would say no, it's not pay to win, but if you do want to spend money on it, there's many ways to do that. Oh yeah. Thank you, Cadrian. I'm gonna let the next little bit of story play out. Complete the third dungeon. I gotta collect that mithril now. It's the last mithril I'm ever gonna collect. Hope I can carry that over into the new game plus that is, I don't know. Suppose the next time I live my life I'll get to use these mithril again in this game. I can carry that over like it's Chrono Trigger. Suppose. Yeah, Douglas. Yeah, it's shutting down like in under 24 hours now. Like it's just... Unless you want to pick up... Like the one in Japan. Like the Japanese one is still gonna run. The global one shutting down in 24 hours. I think that's about as appropriate of a battle I could have done there. The final battle in the story mode in this game. Then I'm gonna do a couple bits of dialogue here. Is the rest of the game dialogue? I forget. No, it's not. That's okay. Maybe I'll even do like that. Okay, so we'll do these last two. I think it's two? Let's make sure. Make sure we do this right. There, story only dungeon. Mobile game Torchlight Infinite that prompts to be an alternate Diablo Immortal. Is it any good? Oh, but then they added monetization. Well, that defeats the purpose of the market share. Ah, I'm fading. Does it end here, a supreme being defeated by mere rabble? No. No, no, no. This cannot be. You're no god or supreme being. You betrayed your allies for your own selfish needs. What makes you any better than us? What? Just like the Shadowsmith and me, you're desperate to defy the hand of fate. This is another little cog in the machine. Another little cog. No! Yeah, he called me the thing that I hate. Apparently they had reviewers review a version before they added monetization. How dirty is that? It's over, Kupo. Whew. Get cog, glitch. Yeah, time travel won't save you this time. Yeah. Whoa. What's that? This world is collapsing now. The lich that powered it is gone, Kupo. Can you hear me, Guardians? That sounds like naming one. There isn't much time. You can return to your world through that rift. That's what the rabbit's saying. I think it's a different lich, KJ. I'm not 100% sure, but I think it's a different lich. Also, I don't think the game comes right out and tells you, but I'm pretty sure the guy we just beat up, I think it's our character from the future. Like, I think it's me from the future in this case. But I don't know if the game ever, like, outright tells you, but I think it's, like, pretty heavily implied. As for why you're going back in the future and messing with your past self, I'm not sure if they ever get around to explaining it. I think the game stopped first, but I don't know. I could probably root around for that information. Somewhere. Is this a never-ending game? There is a limit to the content, but like, it's hard to do everything in this game without paying. I did most of what I wanted to do, but like, I don't know, there's probably like, I don't know, like 1,000 or so battles you can do, ranging from Final Fantasy 1 to 15. I'm gonna try to use it. There's voice acting is best, yeah. Very Harvey. I heard that James Earl Jones is retiring as Darth Vader. I'll find a Malera. Head back with the others. Not likely. We're gonna help the special director. We're coming too. No, I can sense his presence, so I know where to look. Leave us to me. But I need to settle things with the Shadow Smoke alone. Trust me on this. Big Wedge, let him do it his way, Koopa. Leave him do that. I don't mind AI, it's just like I don't know if I would trust it under certain circumstances. With my life, for example. Like I'm not ready to accept a self-driving car, for instance. Promise me you'll make it back too, Mega Hard. I mean, unless you don't consider that AI. How's it going, Juan Sebastian? Thank you for the love. Ooh, enjoying the good times. Hope you're feeling well, Juan. Okay. One more mission here. Actually, I'll do one after the. And that'll probably be it. So this is the chronosphere. Power's almost spent. Won't last long. I have to replenish the power of the records while there's still time. Shadowsmith. What is it you plan to do? This world is connected to the record realms. By triggering a massive memory burst here, I can obtain the power of the records. But if you do that, your world will suffer untold damage, I imagine. That is not my concern. Allor and Yord sacrificed themselves to give me this chance. As much as I'd like to save myself, it's another I must think of first. You have no idea what triggering a memory burst here will do. My mind is made up. I'll cast all else aside for a chance to save those I pledge to protect. That's not what Allor or Yord would want. The same goes for Alara from your world. No goal can be achieved without sacrifice. Protecting what you hold dear isn't about sacrifice or compromise. The heroes of the epic tales are proof of that. Yeah. Quit clinging to idealistic nonsense. What have the heroes ever done for us? Tried over and over, countless times. No hero ever came to my aid. I had to rely on myself. Laying everything on the line. It still wasn't possible. I think a little sacrifice bothers me. But let me ask you this. How do you plan to save Alara in your world? The world is much like mine. She'll no doubt face the same fate as the Alara I know. Well, blinded by your ideals, will choose the path of failure. That's no better than abandoning her altogether. I would never. That I really? Ugh. I'm not gonna let Yuna die. Ha, words. Show me action. Notice that the main character is like right here. Boy, don't forget those words, because if you do, I'm gonna make you regret it. I won't. I wish I was as brave as you, Titus. I don't think brave's the right word. Oh? I do what has to be done. You have to follow your heart. I remember. Titus told me that once. I do what has to be done. I'm not gonna let Alara die. Ugh. You stopped trusting others and took all the burden on yourself. That's why you gave in to despair. I learned from the heroes of the epic tales. They taught me to trust in myself and others, to never falter. They showed me how to have the strength to never give up. Don't be ridiculous. There are some things no amount of trust or strength can fix. What would you do if you had to choose between the life of Alara or a stranger? There's no choice to make. What? I'll protect them both. More idealistic drivel. I'm telling you that's not possible. It is. Ugh. You just have to follow your heart. You only say that because you don't know the pain of being at fate's mercy. Fate isn't ours to know. The same goes. A childish fancy. I'd rather be a child than an adult consumed by despair. I'm fine with what I am. Why won't you see? There are other fell gods besides the Lich. Beings that dwarf him in power will invade your world and destroy it as they did mine. No, they won't. We'll stop them. Alara, Dr. Mog, Biggs, and Wedge all stand with me. As they did in my world. But it was not enough. But you didn't have anyone to help, did you? What? In your world, you were alone. But I have you here, too. What are you saying? Join with us, Shadow Smith. Let's battle the minions of chaos together. How? I've pledged to protect Alara and the others, this world, and the story records. But the same goes for you and your... But the same goes for you and your Alara. That's what I want to be. What I have to be. A guardian of all records. You coming to this world is the key to altering our course. We'll defeat the minions of chaos together. You've lost touch with reality. What you ask is impossible. It can be done. I know it. But we need your help. Have faith in yourself and in the power of the records. Those words. Trust in yourself and your friends. Alara? Believe in the power of the stories you love. Enough. Stop it. Then the future will open up. Ah. I've come too far to turn back now. I have my own goal to fulfill. I'll save Alara, no matter what I have to sacrifice. You're not listening. Ugh. As I thought. You're just a child. All talk. Are you sure this is what you want? That voice. The choice is yours. Megaharv, where are you, Megaharv? I'm right here, Alara. Dr. Mog, I'm right here. I think Megaharv is... I'm fine. I'm just in this world now. Don't say that. Knowing him, he'll be fine. Hey, what got into you? Soon. Gweg. It's Megaharv. Megaharv. Hey, Megaharv, wake up. Ugh. He's conscious, thank goodness, Koopa. Dr. Mog. Hi, everyone. Megaharv, no luck finding the special director? Actually, it must have been him. He brought me here after I passed out. Oh, then the Shadow Smith's alive. Alara. What is it, Megaharv? I'm sorry it took so long, but I reached a decision. I promise to keep you all safe, and I won't sacrifice anything to do that. Megaharv. Dr. Mog, you have Uller and Yord's magicite. Of course, Kupo. I brought it from the other dimension. But it no longer radiates magic. Guess it must be spent, Kupo. I see. I'd like to try and save them in any case. Will you let me try? Megaharv, an admirable decision, Kupo. You can count on me. We do owe them for helping us. I'll lend a hand, too. Lend a hand? Get in the way, more like it. Wedge? Oops. I said the quiet part out loud. Those guys never change. Away. What is it, Alara? Shadowsmith went off without saying anything. Think that's the last time we'll see him. Cupo. No, I think he'll be back. You do? As I was slipping away, I'm sure I heard the Shadow Smith speak to me. Until next time, he said. And that's that. I'm gonna do the last level here, though. I forget if it ties into the story. Vote hard for anime voice actor. I would love to do voice acting. It's just... I don't know. It's more an issue. The issue with that right now is, like, I need to put myself out there, really, is the only issue, but, like, I want to take actual, like, voice acting classes before I, like, seriously consider it. Like, I don't know, I just gotta save up to do that, I guess. Let's do at least this one last bit of story. Never win with money alone, you gotta believe in the heart of the Chocobo draw, yeah. Of the gotcha. Yeah, the electric guitar kicking in. All dramatic, like. What is this place? I must have jumped again. This is a Dragon's Neck Coliseum. Champions from all over the world come here to fight for prizes and glory. Dragon's Neck Coliseum. Me, the great and noble Orthros, reduced to working as a receptionist in the stinking Coliseum. This game was fairly accurate with the dialogue too, like what the initial translation was. Good to see you fitting well. I can say the same of you, Celeste and Setsi. What are you two doing here? Heard of a fighter dressed all in black at the Coliseum. Rumor has it he seeks that blade. Ishigeki. Dressed all in black, huh? We had to look into it. You have Ichigeki with you? Uh-huh. It's time. Tired of fighting the Coliseum? We'll stake this Ichigeki on the match. I'll be the challenger. Hey, look at this fight. What are you doing here? The only thing I know how to do. I'm fighting. Why don't you come with us? Perhaps I should. Alright. Time to put my skills to the ultimate test. Tell me, what is it you seek from such a strife-filled path? No answer? Yes, I watch a dangerous path. I walk a very dangerous path. The time you waited for me shows you might not be ready to do the same. Hesitation will be your downfall. Hesitation. I'll cast that aside. I'll find a way to sever fate's bonds this time. Even if it means clashing with my other self. If I had known how this ends back then, how would I have taken it? Have you chosen your path? I was prepared to let this world burn if it meant saving Alara. I couldn't care less if the world thought me evil, or if it turned my heart cold. But you couldn't bring yourself to turn the world against you. When you're done walking the path to ruin, am I right? Doesn't mean I'll choose the path you want me to. I ask nothing of you. I merely offer wisdom and guidance. And you'll guide me. Such guidance is needed. What he told you wasn't all wrong. You are needed in this world. Veer's ever closer to a violent end. Can't let it be destroyed. Still have things to do here. But coming here opened up a different path. The world may change because of my presence. Never thought I'd be the one to change fate. Trust in myself and others, and never falter. Well, Mega Harv, see if those words ring true. Show me that your destiny lies with the unwritten future of this world. Ugh. Mega Harv, where are you, Mega Harv? Mega Harv. Until next time, Mega Harv. And that's that. Not sure what this all is. This is like if I wanted, I could just sit here and like watch the Final Fantasy record keeperized story. Final Fantasy 1 through 15. But like, look at all this. Look at all this story. This is for 15. That's just for one of them. Well, I mean, I guess they only have one. They never got to 16, or I'm sorry, never got to 14 and 15. Yeah, Square sure does love their time loops. They seem to, yeah. I mean, I guess dance with the one who bring you. I mean, this is just going to be a total waste, but like, what else am I going to spend this mithril on? The off chance I get that thing that I want. Likely I won't even get a sink or anything, but like, or even like a disco. Yeah, it's garbage. It's garbage full. That isn't worth it. Well, like, what am I gonna spend the mithril on? Nothing. Approximately nothing. It's been a slice. We had good times together over the years, but it was the last one, so glad I'm able to record it. Glad I decided to record it and, like, you know, catalog it on my own. You know, it seems appropriate to me to just kind of, like, keep this record of my own right here. Final Fantasy Record Keeper finale. Playing Final Fantasy Record Keeper. I didn't even have 100 YouTube subscribers. YouTube gonna continue on. Final Fantasy Record Keeper will be gone, but not forgotten. I had good times with it. I mean, I could try to pick it up and play it in Japanese, but like, what's the point? They'll just discontinue the Japanese one, anyway. And then, like, then what? But, like, I don't know. This Bahamut thing came out. We got Neo Bahamut, but not Bahamut Zero. Let's just go... I just want to do, like, one last, like, kind of nostalgic walk around the room here, and that'll be done. First Magicite materia fight I ever won was the Bismarck one. The Garnet Chain, Final Fantasy IX Lightning Garnet Chain. Now we've beaten all of them all the way up to level 6 Magicite, which are tough hombres, and we got Odin, we got Dark Odin, we got all kinds of Odin. All kinds of different elementals. Spent a lot of time grinding this. Grinding the Magicite. And then, before we move from there... Yeah, learning a second language, yeah, and probably no way they would cancel a Japanese version. But before even the Magicite, it's like, here's all these spells you can learn. And this was a grind for a while, like just trying to get Ultima, and all of this stuff here. I don't even use most of these spells anymore, but there was like, we used Meltdown in that final boss. I couldn't choose my attacks, but like, spend all this time, well, no, I use Re-Raise. That's actually one that was in my endgame. Re-Raise and Cureda. No, we use those consistently. Re-Raise was like pretty integral for my endgame build, because like the Odin fights, they would have like, they would inflict problems that like people in slots 2 and 4. Like it would either be like instant death or doom or something, and Re-Raise is a good way around that. Whereas I've heard other people just kind of like power through it with those two characters dead. I couldn't imagine. A lot of time here. Also spent a lot of time just doing the, not the record dungeons, well yeah the record dungeons, but the realm dungeons. Like just, look at these numbers here. Because we got classic dungeons and elite dungeons, so Final Fantasy 1 here is 24 dungeons. Then you get Final Fantasy 2, it's 34, and you know, so on and so forth. There's, you know, 68, and... So here there's just like hundreds of missions that we've completed and mastered over the years. 51 with Final Fantasy 5 alone. Oh yeah, we're like pushing... Might even be pushing like 1,000 here. There's a lot here. Over the years, but we got them. Got them all. Every last one that was released out here, we got them. Mastered them all. Albino Mage, I actually did play Final Fantasy 14 for a while. And I was starting to get into it, and then I got sidetracked playing Mario Party Superstars, and then I never went back to it. That being said, I would consider revisiting 14 at some point, someday. I just don't know when I'm gonna be drawn back to it. I think what I need to do with 14, though, is, like, get myself to a point where, like, it would be a thing I would do, like, once, you know, once every so often, instead of it being, like, an ongoing series, you know, interest permitting. But no, I was getting pretty hooked with Triple Triad for a while. And then we get all these Dragon King dungeons and stuff. Final Fantasy VI, first Dragon King dungeon I did. That's kind of like the ultimate realm dungeons. My Final Fantasy VI party was the first one that I beat these with. Then we started to kind of figure out the strategy and knock down a couple of them. We got Final Fantasy V, and it was close there too, but we never quite pushed over it. Maybe if I struggled with it, I could get through it, but... You know, it's closing, and... Like, I mean, I could try to struggle through it right now, but, like, again, why am I gonna bother at this point? Yeah, Final Fantasy VI. No, I got it with 7, too, somehow. I'm actually kind of surprised we got the 7. No, it's because we got the Magicite, the 130 level, like, Historia Crystal, rather. That's why we got through 7 and 8. We also got 9 and 12. I don't know. Oh yeah, and the Beyond. You know, Record Keeper and Beyond. Was it any good? I found it was difficult to pick up, to like figure out how, like I've never played an MMO before, so the controls had a pretty steep learning curve for me. But like I could see myself getting hooked on it. But I would mostly it's definitely better if you have a crew to run with. Like the most fun parts were like when the chat would like come along and help with missions and stuff. Yeah, the true gotcha was the memories we made along the way. Yeah, it'd be cool if you got something for mastering this. Yeah, like there's some stuff I like this I didn't master all of that, but like you said, like with the realm dungeons and stuff, there's some stuff I've, you know, mastered. Like effectively the Odin Magicite dungeons are effectively mastered. There's one I think there might be one I didn't do. That was like magic or something. But yeah, probably like the most satisfying boss I beat in this game. You remember that worm I fought at the start of the stream? Well, maybe you weren't here for that, but the worm that I fought at the start of the stream, the physical version of that, I'm not gonna fight it right now. Because I don't want to get, like, obsessed with trying to beat it again before the clock strikes 12 or whatever, but let's just assemble my almighty win team. This is the team that handled the 650 Labyrinth Earthworm. No, that's not even true. This isn't even the team. Hang on. I actually had to modify the team. This is what I was going at for the longest time. It had Queena in it. Hold on. Where'd I put it? Like, maybe I didn't... I must have made a separate save of that team. Yeah, I got a bunch of favorites here. Got a spot of Queena. Maybe I made it from custom. I don't see it, so I don't know, maybe not. Anyway, that win team is pretty much my go-to team. Regardless of what I was saying. It's closer to like 98, but it would have Vaughn and it would just be, instead of the hero, it would be Queena, because he has a bunch of stuff. The thing that makes the sandworm here difficult is in its last phase. It gives itself crazy defense. So in order to even, like, kill it, you have to use abilities to, like, super lower its defense, to even just do normal damage. And Queen is kind of like an essential component to that. But, like, magic's not, like, as bad in a sense, because a lot of magic abilities have, like, the last hit. Ignore resistance. Yeah, this team doesn't blow. Hey-oh. But yeah, this was probably the most satisfying, one of the most satisfying challenges to complete. How about I go into it to actually prove I did it? Not done, like, I'm sure you believe me. Go in. Show. If you do it, there's a timer underneath. Otherwise, it's a percentage. Best time, 46 seconds. And change. Dirty bugger. There's probably like a few labyrinth dungeons if I really wanted to like shake them out. I could probably get I could probably clear like the odd 580 difficulty and get a free like realm draw ticket. But again, like it's kind of like, what's the point now? For what? It's all gonna be for nothing here in a second. So talk about a few memories, show off that bit of the story that I showed off. I think that's, you know, a fair send-off for, you know, a gacha game there. That I spent a lot of hours on. I spent a lot of hours on and no money, so... I thought about spending a little money on it, like... on, like, the last days or so, just to be like, you know, thank you, but... it's almost kind of like a hollow gesture. Especially because, like, I've bought... like, I have 2 new copies of Final Fantasy VII, so, like... They're Square. I buy most of your Final Fantasy games new, so, like... there's my thanks. Being a lifelong supporter of your franchise. And company. Yeah, free till a certain level. Oh, RuneScape. Oh, I forgot about that with 14. That's okay. I mean, yeah, it's kind of early and kind of early in the day, and we're like not even 2 hours into a stream, but like kind of set out all I wanted to do with Record Keeper tonight, I think. Or anything in here I want to do quickly. I don't even think I could do that. Well, I probably could, but again, like, why even bother at this point? Yeah, I mean, like, let's just call it. Let's space fast. Can we go to the title screen? There we go. Do a fun battle. I'm trying to think, like, what a good fun battle would be. Because, like, we're kind of at a sweet spot where... is there something flashy I could show off? For, like, right before? I don't know. I just don't know if there's really, like, outside of the... like, the final boss I showed off, I think that's kind of, like... yeah, I think I'll just leave it at that. Get my ass... yeah, let's do that. Let's get our ass kicked by Bahamut Zero, David. Okay, actually, let's get our ass kicked by 2 people. We'll get our ass kicked by Bahamut Zero. We'll get our ass kicked by... let's get our ass kicked by all, like, the top... stuff here. I'm not gonna put my whole heart into this. Do some speed round, getting our butts kicked. Now we got a stream party, yeah. 3 more butt kickings. 3 more ill-prepared butt kickings. Like, I could prepare and probably survive, like, 10% further. But, like, yeah, sure, like, it's short stream. Get our butt beat 3 more times. Close the book. There is the angel's one wing. I totally learned something new with Rufus just like maybe 2-3 days ago that I should have equipped, but I don't. They're complimentary heal. These battles are like especially tough. You really gotta get the damage poured on immediately. You don't really have time to set up like other... Why'd you call safer Sephiroth? Well, he's safer, just not for us. His fine self is safer. But yeah, there's like that one sync with Cloud where like this game kind of revolves, once you get to a certain point, revolves around breaking the damage cap. But usually, special, the damage cap, will raise the damage cap by 1, so you can do like 19,000 damage. There's this one sync that Cloud has for a turn. His damage cap is up by 8, so he'll do 89,000 damage. Like, I don't even know why this is in... Well, I know why it's in the game, so you try to draw to get it. It's, wildly powerful, and I've never gotten it, and I never will, but it would have been a fun one. A lot of these attacks have like special properties and stuff. Kind of a lot to even talk about from memory. It's a lot to talk about even if I had it in front of me, but just rattle a lot of it off from memory is a lot. But bear in mind, you know, we got this Final Fantasy VII chain. Every time we do damage, we do even more damage with the chain. A lot of chain damage in this game. It's essential for victory. You don't need it if you're like really good, but I always need chain. Hey Scott X, how you doing? Made it home in time. Is the FF Gotcha that's ending soon? Yeah, Scott, we're just doing like 2, maybe 3 more end game battles, and then I'm gonna sign off and close the book on this. But yeah, it's ending in the next like 12 hours probably. This is the oldest one. It's been around for 7 years. Like I don't know if it's the oldest one, but it's old. I've been playing it for 6 myself. Playing it before I streamed, before I ever streamed. We're gonna get you to do your bond chain here. The main chain's gonna run out. So I gotta let it run out first. Or wait, don't you have 2 chains now? I might not have equipped your second one. No, it's right there. Well, I'll do this one first. Sounds fan, how you doing? I'm sure Professor Matt himself can stink himself to death. Yeah, isn't that something? When a creature such as him can be so smelly it even nauseates himself to death. Yeah, hearing that's always a bummer. Any game gets right out of it. Yeah, officially ending forever. Yeah, like I was kind of in like a cooldown moment with this game, because like I was playing it a lot for a while again. But then I just sort of hit a point with it again where I was like, okay, well, I've done about all I can do with my current loadout. So I just kind of gotta wait for, just give it a bit, visit it again later type of thing or whatever. But no, now that, like, once I found out it was closed, like, stopping, I was playing it You know, I was just playing it more than I had planned on, since I knew it was, you know, it was limited time. So didn't want to enjoy it as much as I could, get as much out of it as I reasonably could. And I gotta say, like, I got the gameplay out of it I wanted in the past. Like, ever since I heard it was closing shop. Oh, I thought 80 was your threshold. I think we might be in trouble. Yeah, the graphical style of all the, like, of everything in this game is Final Fantasy VI. Every enemy you fight, anything from Final Fantasy 1 to 15 to 0 to all renditioned in Final Fantasy VI graphics. So that is definitely an appealing portion to me. I mean, it's a great 2D art style, I mean, that is good. I don't think you're gonna have a lot of pushback on that stage. Sadly, yeah, now I'm suddenly bummed I literally never seen it. Yeah, I just kind of happened to, like, before I found this, I was playing Brave Exvius, but I didn't really like it. Then I would have picked it up again and played it for another couple of months. And whatever. But I mean, I gotta say, like I said, since I found out it was just a lot of... I'm not sitting here thinking, like, I didn't play it enough, you know, like now's the time to do stuff, and I'm like, you know what, I kind of did everything I wanted in this game. Like, would it have been nice to win the Safer Sephiroth battle? Yeah, sure. But I never would have, and that's fine. That's okay. I was more excited about the Neo Bahamut stuff. Like Realm themed. And incidentally, Locke is probably my best single character. He has like the most wide variety of stuff. He has like 2 syncs. I should show off Link's kit. Got a summon, like, he has like a little bit of everything. I kinda wish there was like some sort of single player campaign that I could have taken him on, but, you know, never gonna happen now. Mr. Poke, yeah, this game's closing in the next, like, you know, like, day or two. Audio mix is kinda nuts. Yeah. I have this about as quiet as I can get it. I'm doing this on tablet as a trial run. I need to get headphones. But if nothing else, this game, you know, tonight's gameplay was a test run for future tablet gameplay, should I deem it necessary. I think we're done, so. Oh. If the stream dies, I'll see you tomorrow. If the stream dies, I'll see you tomorrow. I don't know if it's split or whatever, so if it does, don't worry about it, I'll see you tomorrow. Am I still alive? It looks like I'm kinda alive. Should have done that. Well, I did. Yeah, too many particle effects. Have a good night, Flamsterette. Thanks for stopping in. Okay, let's try this. Okay, so I really can't tell from my end if you can hear me. It says excellent connection. Oh, with the... Did we get through our hiccup here? Give it a minute here. Alright. Yeah, we didn't get anything for our efforts there. Then let's do Bahamut 0. Then doing the Ultimisia fight after that because of like time distortion seems appropriate to me. Yeah, let's also see if I can like lower the particle effects. I think that's a thing I can do. But yeah, the game does look good, like it's flashy. With the Final Fantasy VI graphics. Yeah, thanks for confirming that. That'll do it. There, maybe it'll actually play. Alright. Yeah, it may be a little more stable now. Let's see. Because I knocked the resolution down a little bit. Fire... Physical damage effective. Oh yeah, that's why I have the water team, that's right. And then I'll put my water team together, but I do want to show you my lock from Final Fantasy VI. It's of kit. That we just kind of got through sheer luck over the years. Okay, Bart, you need... Why is that unequipped? Equip your... Yeah, let's make sure you got everything... Oh, I definitely... Because, like, I'll do, like, maybe 20% damage to this guy. So. At least eyeball the stuff a little bit. We'll give you a... Nah, don't even bother. Our Riku's pretty strong. Chain, Awakening, and a Stink. Oh, that's the Final Fantasy... Yeah. So happy. In the bathroom. Close. What's this do? I forget. Oh yeah, let's bring that along, sure. Yeah. Seems to be working again. Galaxy Prism, okay. Let's grab our lock here. Well, let's just look at it. Look. But yeah, my Final Fantasy VI team's pretty jacked. Okay, this is all what I got for him. Yeah, he's got his fire chain. He's got a sink. He's got 2 sinks. And it annoys me because if you have a sink, you can't have like 2 sinks equipped at the same time. Kind of nerfs the character. I don't like it. Awakening. He also got a bravery, which is like a big attack and also lowers resistance. Got the Phoenix summon, which basically just does big damage and can like take a death for you if you needed to. Those are extremely good. Got a Link chain. Those are like pretty new. Heat Slicer. Another Sync. We got Dyad. Dyads are also really good. Like this block is stacked, and he even has like attacks that heal him. So like, if there was ever a solo mission thing, I would like to bring Locke along. Yeah, we're back. I lowered the rest. Seem to be helping. So let's give this another go. Heal him. Yeah, Brave Exvius seems to be more popular. Like I said, it didn't really click with me when I played it. But like, I don't know if this game was ever really advertised. But I don't know if like Brave Exvius was ever really advertised either, but like... Just, I don't know, just the way the gameplay is structured, like... They made it so there's actually like a wait mode. Anyway, we're gonna get our ass kicked by Bahamut Zero here. Like, it'll be no comparison to any of the other fights we've done. We're gonna get slaughtered. But yeah, this is still gonna go, and like, it's still in Japan, but I'm not gonna play the Japanese version. It'd be one thing if I could like transfer my progress to the Japanese version. If I could do that, I would maybe consider still playing it. But to start from scratch, no. I'll just move on with my life. I've probably put too much time into this game as it is, when I probably should have been doing something more productive, but times in, you know, the past 6 years, well, the game froze. Maybe we can reboot it and it'll be okay. The connection keeps dropping. Oh, sorry. Sorry, Scud. Yeah. We're kind of back for a second. Okay, it's saying... Okay, well, it says excellent connection. I'm going to try to answer some questions. So, if you can still hear me, Scud. Yeah, like, Brave Exvius seems to just be more popular. But, like, the whole aesthetic of Record Keeper just kind of clicked with me better for whatever reason. I kind of forget what Brave Exvius was like to begin with. But yeah, just the way this game was, I just liked it more. And, but yeah, Douglas, yes, don't say you... Yeah, it's not a waste of time if you enjoyed it, but, like, yeah, you're right, like, what are you gonna do with your time anyway if you spend your time enjoying yourself? Like, was it really a waste? Like, just, like, these times where I'm thinking, like, was it a waste of time? Well, maybe those times that I was thinking I was wasting my time, it was really essential de-stressing, you know, time or whatever. But, like, sometimes I just think about, like, oh, or, like, maybe I could have been making a short video or whatever, but, like, you know, it's good to have, like, it's good to still have a game, even with me streaming as much as I do and playing games for YouTube and stuff. It's still good to have a game to play that you don't necessarily make content out of. Like, yeah, I'm doing it tonight, but, like, it's good to have stuff to do that, you know, is outside of, you know, work per se. Hearing your answer, hey. Yeah, I figured I would just... Okay, so I'm gonna try to do the Bahamut Zero fight again. If it starts janking really bad again, I'll probably just call that a stream, because, like, if you can't watch the fight and you can't talk to me, then what are we doing here? Yeah, not sure how far back in time it is, but I'll take it. Well, there's your time, stamp. Yeah, all got you a guilty pleasure. Yeah. But, like, I also made a point to never spend any money on it, so... So, yeah, that's what I should consider, like... Whether or not it's a waste of time could be up for debate. But, like, I definitely didn't waste any money on it, so... Alright, let's give it a shot again. Resume. Here we go. in the fight. Beljanka. That's the internet. Oh my god, look at these squares. It's kind of appropriate that the game's kind of like... the very fabric of the game is coming apart. But yeah, in the unlikely event that you beat Bahamut Zero, you get his summon, which I assume is really strong, but like, what would you use it on? Not a lot. Yeah, it looks like I'm streaming with the bit rates just Minecraft that I can deal with. But yeah, like even if I had my stacked win parties, like, I have no idea how I would ever get through them. The Bahamut Zero is just so tanky. And you really have to hit him fast. But yeah, if I ever do another tablet stream, first order of business, tablet headphones. Like again, people that don't play Record Keeper would have no context for this, but like the fact that Odin summon isn't doing oh yeah, this game's all kinds of flat. Get some healing going here. The last hand activated, so we're getting cream in short order, like I anticipated. We've got another layer of last stand coming up, so that's like, if we even get him down to 90%, I'll be surprised. Good gun you got. We're kind of at the end of a rope here. Oh, what's the galaxy prism? What are we holding back to? All or nothing. Track 90 here in a second. We may as well go for it. Permitting. Survivability permitting. Yeah. I'm afraid. It wasn't like fully maxed out, I'm actually kind of... I should have let that fully maxed out. That probably would have actually done max damage if I let it, but again, it's not fucking matter. We ain't winning. Could add another year to prepare for this. We're not winning this one, but again, maybe with the win thing we would add it. Oh, this. Yeah, no kidding. If there's ever a time to use Mega Elixirs, yeah, right now. Just do that part. Oh, come on. Let's get under 90%. We did it. Under 90%. Accomplished. Give them your all darts. That's actually doing okay damage. Like the Bahamut, that's actually doing a lot of damage to him. I'm surprised it's doing that much damage to him. What's going on, gamer boy? It is the final one. That's why it's the finale. See what I did? I do, gamer boy, I saw. Now let's close it out with being swallowed into time compression with the Final Fantasy VIII boss, the Ultimisia boss. My Final Fantasy VIII team is finally starting to come around too. I thought you'd appreciate that, Dougie. Where is me 18? They'll be glowing, they'll be easy to see. Where the hell they put them? There's no way I didn't assemble a Final Fantasy VIII team, like, are you for real here then? Let's do just a quick looky-loo here, make sure I'm not... Yeah, I definitely want that. That's 2 soul break juice right off the bat. Actually, that's good, I think. Yeah, I need that. Do I want that? Nah. I mean, yeah, technically the one. Okay. Yeah, kinda. Bahamut Zero, the endgame series, he seems pay-to-win walled, and he, like, I guess he kinda is, but, like, if I was actually, that was, like, Fire Bahamut Zero. If I was fighting Earth Bahamut Zero, I might have actually stood a chance. But, like, my water team's not, like, especially good. It's kind of like a middle of the road of my teams. But that I can only realistically do like 20% damage to him is a little nuts. Like, it's not that stilted of a team. But yeah, they kind of encourage you to pay to win, but like, everything I've done in this game, I haven't paid anything. But I have to wonder if that was kind of their hope. That you would pay to beat him, which I won't. Let's just get swallowed into the time compression void, shall we? Go there. But yeah, Bahamut Zero was released like maybe, I don't know, 3-4 months ago. Like, it's pretty new content. Nothing as strong as him before. He's the strongest thing by a mile. Not even close. How far do we get with Ultimisia? I want to say like 60%, 70. Yeah, 70. We just don't have enough awakenings and things and stuff to get through. Yeah, element RPS. Yeah, there's a big focal point in this thing. There's like element and then like realm damage. Like here where we're fighting, you know, with Final Fantasy VIII characters. If I were to bring Final Fantasy VII characters, for example, in here, they would do like no damage. Or comparatively less damage. But then you can get like realm chains. Which works similarly to elemental, but you can combine them sort of. Like if something's weak to, you know, Final Fantasy VIII, but also has a wind vulnerability, that you kind of like combine them, sort of. What do I buy? What can you buy to even the odds? New weapons. The weapons, it's more to teach you new limit breaks. It's the limit breaks that you really need to... are really what determines whether you win the game or not. Like, your strategy can be completely tight, but if you don't have a... like a limit break or whatever, you're just not gonna beat it. Now, there's lots of free opportunities to get limit breaks and stuff, but you can pay to get more of them. I just don't. Yeah, this is Ultimisia. Their ultimate Ultimisia, I thought. Hardest Ultimisia you will find in every season. Yeah, I don't know, like if I could get mobile games to actually work properly. Like, maybe it would be fun to, like, there's a few other mobile games I wouldn't mind, like, trying. Like, the Nier Reincarnation, like the Nier game. That's a mobile game. I wouldn't mind trying that. There's a few things I could try if I could get this ironed out. Then also, of course, get a headphone, because I get the audio balancing wretched tonight. Oh, let's get the dyad going again. This isn't really a serious attempt. I don't think I have, like I said, I don't think I have enough juice to even... If I had 2 more, like, Awakenings or Syncs or whatever, I could maybe get through this fight, but I just don't have enough juice to get through. But yeah, if you're gonna beat this game without paying, you kind of have to be lucky. Like, there's definitely a lot of strategy involved, like, if you know, like, the meta of the game and all of that. You can do a lot of damage that way. Seems to be running okay again, though, for this. I also didn't intend this, but I'm curious if YouTube will, like, try to push the VOD of this video, because it's like, your viewers watch vertical videos a lot. This is a vertical stream. They like it. Like, I'm curious. That didn't occur to me at first, but I'm wondering if that's gonna happen. The VOD will get some interest. But I don't know if this is really the best game to be testing that with. It's probably not even a thing. I mean, you just gotta wonder with YouTube, because YouTube be weird. Like, speculating all the time. YouTube doesn't want to tell you anything. You're gonna speculate. Little fancy flavor. Yeah, rage, orange, blue. Orange Julius. I've been I've been streaming on and off since 2017. You would think by now I would understand how long I tend to stream, but like some streams I'm always like, oh, I'm surprised I streamed this long. Like, why are you? Hey, James Myers, how you doing? I'll miss this game. Yeah, me too. Like, I've been playing this for like at least 6 years now. And like it just seemed like I just had to do a send-off stream of this game. Cause yeah, I've been playing, like I said, I've been playing it for years on and off. I found Brave Exvius, it didn't click with me, then I found this game, and you know, I've been messing with it ever since. But yeah, I've had a lot of fun with it over the years. Definitely provided some solace. Lots to do. That would be really interesting, like, how, like, I suppose, like, there's no reason why it would have to be online. Like, if they were to release, like, an offline version of this game, I personally would buy that in a heartbeat. I can't imagine they would ever do that, but if they did, I would buy it, for sure. Just to have it, like, it'd be interesting to see how they would go about like the weaponry and stuff. How's it going, Cody? Love the background music, hell yeah. Oh, this game does the background music justice pretty well with the games. Like with the source material. Like this is the... I have it quiet right now. It's the boss music, right? Oh, Cody. Uploaded a video on YouTube and Twitch. What'd you do on Twitch, Cody? That damn audio is fun. Let me tell you, that's the first... If it's your first few times streaming, you can pretty much bet that the audio quality is going to be a little knackered. It'll take some getting used to, but you can do it, I'm sure. Like, the first few weeks of streams I ever did, it's just like, barely even doing it. Oh, you've been streaming a few days out of the week? Oh, hell yeah. Sorry if you told me that, it whistled right through my thick skull, but like it's in there now. Oh, good. Final Fantasy 14 and Elden Ring, so good stuff. But yeah, like even like of all things when it comes to like content creation, getting a good audio mix I find the most frustrating. Just because audio levels for everything is different. Like, I'll not touch my audio settings in like a broadcasting software, and the game's audio will still vary wildly differently either way. And you always gotta be checking that, or else it'll figure out a way to be subtitled. Actually connect a proper speaker to my monitor computer, the one that I use a monitor for, because then I could actually test the sound more effectively. Texel, tell me why. You mean like Backstreet Boys? You want it that way? Oh, you're streaming from the PS5, no. So, like, so you're saying the audio's fucked, like, how so? Like, it's too, like, the balancing is messed up? I guess I just kind of jumped to a conclusion. The audio all screwed up. Like, too loud. Like, what's going on here? But yeah, I definitely use a headphone if I do this again. Headphone. You know, we're actually doing better in this fight than I thought we would. Yeah, the game sound is... I can't get it any quieter right now. I have to figure that out in my off time, but right now... I'm just trying to yell over it. Oh, on Twitch it's fine, but the upload is messed up. I wonder what that's about. I've definitely uploaded stuff that I've uploaded on Twitch to YouTube, but I'm not sure if I just uploaded the native file from my computer, or if I downloaded from Twitch and ported it over. I forget what I did. Oh, we didn't do it in time. See this memory end right there. That tends to happen with this fight. I think I'm doing good, and then it ends. The time limit's really tight for these endgame ones. Even more so than usual. Well, with 75 Magia points that I didn't spend. Oh, wait. It's all like tablet stuff. It's kind of over my head. Like, I can't even... This was more just kind of like a... In addition to being like a farewell for Final Fantasy Record Keeper, it was sort of like a test run for this newer tablet that I have, compared to the Fossil that I've been using for years. It's so funny to me that the game's like dissolving. It doesn't normally do that, and they're not doing that. Like, sometimes this game's just sort of like... You get, like, graphical glitches. And this is an oddly fitting graphical glitch. Especially after fighting and losing to the Final Fantasy VIII boss. One video worked, the other one didn't. Okay. So I privated it until I get it fixed. All amateur stuff. Yeah, well... I imagine you're just more, yeah, like you said, you're just doing it because you're enjoying it, figuring it out as you go. Yeah, Final Fantasy 14 streams mostly from my friend. Oh, good. Good. Players just need to watch the cutscenes. Well, there you go, that's all you need. You got your friend watching. It's the main thing. Oh yeah, that's not bad. PS5 is 1080, 60 frames. Yeah, whenever if I ever get back to Final Fantasy 14, I should definitely, well... Definitely play it on the PS5. Run way better. Someone asked me about 14 a little earlier, too. Hey, X-Hunter, how you doing? No, I'm kinda like... I've kinda done everything I want to do in Record Keeper now. I'm just sorta... yelling over stuff now. So let's go back to the title screen. Well, do I want to go back to the title screen? Just seeing the world dissolve before our eyes is kind of like I said, oddly poetic. So maybe I'll just leave it like that. This world that is soon going to be just a distant memory. No, I don't think it was even Gonza. I think it was someone else. But yeah, just asking me about him, okay? I was just mentioning how I had played it before, but then got sidetracked with Mario Party and didn't go back to it. I mean, yeah, in the end, memories are all we really have. Well, I mean, even if this game wasn't discontinuing tomorrow, it would still be a memory. Because what's the difference between... Like, that's another thing that's interesting, too, about this, because, like... No, I guess I said this earlier, how, like, with Mario 35, it was, like... You know, you're playing with other people, so it's kind of like a different kind of event. With this, it's just sort of like... Yeah, just kind of do a few memory lanes, battles, and call her done. Like, I did the... Like, earlier in the stream, I did, like, the story mode, like, final boss fight. And I read all that dialogue, so maybe you guys might be interested in that if you missed it. Well, what if this world is heaven, and we just need to see it, yeah, in order to be happy? What if? It is possible. This is how Overlord started. Well, we did pretty much everything we set out to do here. We went through, walked down memory lane, we got our ass beat by monsters that we will never be rich enough to beat, and never would have been. Final Fantasy Record Keeper, it's been a slice. We're gonna now close the book on you. And now I'm going to be fascinated with the idea of having, like, somehow having an online copy of this game. Like, however that would work. Because, like, in my mind, like, why couldn't you? Like, you could do it in a way that, like, didn't require dailies. Like, if you just... whatever rewards you get from the stuff that you do in the game, if that's, like, all the stuff you get, and then, like, rework the shop a little bit. There'd be a way to do it. This will never happen, but, like... if there was a way to get an offline copy of this game, I would have it for sure. If nothing else, for, you know, the records, har. Yeah. I mean, I hear you, Dark Soul, I'm with you there. Gonna hop off, enjoyed watching, though. Keep at it. Alright, Albino Mage, thanks for stopping in. I will catch you later. Yeah, what will be next? Well, I don't know what game I'll be playing to, like, occupy myself when I'm busy not doing anything else. But we'll figure something out. So yeah, we'll end the stream here. I am gonna go back to the opening screen. That just seems appropriate. After all, so... Well, I want to thank you all so very much for joining for this farewell send-off of Final Fantasy Record Keeper. Again, it was a gacha game, but got a lot of good memories from it, so... And those, I'll always have those. So thanks again, definitely don't forget the Lard, keep that in your record. And I'll see you guys tomorrow. I'll probably do Trauma Center again. But maybe I'll do Donkey Kong Country 3. I'm not sure. So, thanks again. Don't forget the Lard, and it might be a little more difficult to log off here. We'll see. We'll see if it's how this works. End stream.